That's just how I feel.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's popping? What's happening? What's happening? Let me give you some musical tunes for a second, because you are now welcome to the Royal Rant, and we are here. It is time to chant, rave, and misbehave, do whatever it is that we like to do, and I'm here to do it with you. So let's do what we do best. Let's sit here and talk about some real shit. Today's topic of discussion is definitely about to be reincarnation. Um, I was like, getting elevated in the frequencies and whatnot, and I started thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, definitely should talk about reincarnation, especially because I think it rolls right off of, you know what, this is not a that's not what I want to play for that, but yeah, I like reincarnation because it rolls with my transfer of energy theory and stuff like that I talked about previously. So actually, you know what I'll do. You know what I'll do. I'll play a little something from royalty coming at you. Just to be cool for the moment, I guess. Do 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 do. What you want to hear? We're throwing ketamine catacombs just for the fuck of it. Boom. Let's jam. Let's ride. Yeah. Royalty. This renegade ninja slash spores, splice spores and blow doors off hinges, pillars with vengeance, no end of relentless. When my tactics continuously practicing, I'm mighty anamorphic. I keep doing backflips and confusion with my focus. Smoke, hocus pocus, magical dope, dose of rope, dopamine, so mean. You auto OD, can't cope with me. Don't mix cope with me. I'm optimal like coke and weed. How did the mama stove after church? That's my word works. A verbal combat to get hurt. I smirk the smurf out of your smurfs. Had to switch my language when I shift terse. Speaking coded is a thing to learn. I used to hop. Yeah. You know all that jazz, but yeah, that was ketamine catacombs from royalty coming at you. But yeah, today's topic is reincarnation. And what I was thinking about is what I just want to project what I think how reincarnation works or what I think it might be. And this is why I say it goes along with my transfer of energy theory video. What I think reincarnation is it works in a process. Basically, so you're going to be reincarnated over and over and over. But what it is when you acquire more knowledge, is how you change forms, such as being reincarnated as an animal versus being a human, or an insect versus an animal. You know what I mean? So I think what how that works is like this. So I think uh, what it is as you acquire more knowledge and you acquire more just I guess know-how, more perception of your surroundings, you require more realization of how the world works on a natural level and on a technological level or whatever. I think what happens is you're when you die, like I said in transfer energy, when you die, that knowledge gets taken to the next form and it becomes your subconscious. It works as part of your subconscious. So what it is you're going to once again be your subconscious is transferred to these different forms. But this is what or to the next body, to the next capsule. But what it is this: I think the knowledge that you hold from being a human, right? Everything you acquire from being a human is going to be transferred to each of your human bodies, each of your human capsules, because it's just a capacitor for that frequency, for that energy. So it's going to be transferred to each one. So that's why I think your subconscious becomes stronger and stronger the more you've been reincarnated, the more times you've been around, the stronger your frequency becomes. That because that wavelength gets to repeat more and more and more and more, and things like that. I'm just speaking from the head here. So what I think happens is so in those forms, and then as you basically get to the next stage of what you're supposed to be acquiring, the type of knowledge you're supposed to get, or basically the next stage of of energy is going to put you at that next stage of existence. So now that you've learned everything that you're supposed to learn as a human, right? Now that you've passed and you come back, now you'll be some type of animal. So then I think that's what I mean, like it changes, but it changes based off of like the different animal kingdoms, things like that. Who knows? It's just I'm just thinking that's possibly a way it could work. So I think people who don't, and then I think based off of your life actions, decisions, and what you've learned versus what you haven't learned is going to change what you're put into. So that's how you get people that come back as flies and mosquitoes and bugs and things like that, and ants, because it's based off of like your decisions. Or and then people come back as turtles, which live for hundreds of years, and people come back as different things. So I think, and also it depends on, um, if you're in tune with nature. I think you have to naturally, naturally be in tune with nature. I think you have to have, especially now with the way the world works, like you have to think about how much stuff is going on to distract you from nature, distract you from to just observe trees and listen to birds and just do things like that. There's a lot of things going on that would keep you from doing that. So I think you have to be in tune with nature, one, and understand your surroundings and things like that to even be able to comprehend, to be able to come back as such a thing, to even be able to be reborn as a tree, to be able to be reborn as just a berry on a tree or whatever, just little things, because all that is alive. So there's ways to come back. That's all energy. It's all vibrating. It's all humming and doing whatever in some type of way. So it's all contributing to everything. So you have a chance of coming back as such a thing: a tree, a mosquito, a lion, a tiger, a person. You can have that opportunity based off of, basically what how you were operating as a frequency is, I guess, the best way to put it. However you operate as a frequency is going to affect basically your wavelength through time and through all that. That's why I think some people exist, uh, and feel like they're not in the right time, like, and those are people who are like historians and who are attracted to the past and things like that. And I think that happens because of, if you're really in tune with your subconscious and you're in tune with the different parts, that have been through these things, that have seen the changes over time and seen how different things operate and all that, then it builds a strong subconscious, and because of that, it's going to make you want to stare at trees, make you want to dig in the dirt and find out whose bones these are, and make you more attracted to past, ways of like going through life and going through the day. Because I mean, there's somewhat a reason why they teach us some of this stuff in like school. Why is social studies and history so important and things like that. So there's got to be something to it, to a degree. It's a lot more subtext, I think, than anything. But so I think reincarnation works in that way, and basically it just, you just have to acquire the correct knowledge, and you have to learn from mistakes. You have to, um, and basically actually apply it, and then that'll change your forms over time and things like that. But feel free to, let me know how you think about that, what you think about that, if that's right or wrong or in between. If you want to contrast it with some Buddhist thoughts of reincarnation or Hindu thoughts of reincarnation or anything else, feel free. I'm open to discussion and listening. I love that type of stuff because I always learn something out of it. And it always helps me format my ideas better because, like I said, this is just something that just kind of brain blasted to me a little bit ago, but I've kind of noticed certain things about it over time, like I said. So it definitely deals with nature. I think you definitely have to be in tune with nature and things like that, and with your self energy, and um, with your, I guess, spirituality and things like that would be the term. And you got to really be about it. I mean, you got to stretch, you got to fucking breathe, you got to like keep a clear head and do certain things. You got to really be about it. So what I mean, put that energy out there and contribute and good energy to the world. Don't put bad things out there. It's a great thing to take negative energy and turn it into something positive. A lot of people do that. So that's what everyone should try to do every day, and that's what I try to do every day. Even though we all have our moments where we get a little down and whatnot, but it's all good because we'll be right back up again. That's why life's a roller coaster. I'm Royal G. I'm coming at you. Royalty coming at you is out on SoundCloud now. I'm gonna upload certain things to YouTube or whatever, certain little things. Um, might even try to, don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. All right. that's for me to know, and you guys to listen and find out and do more with it. So, let me play myself out with a little something, and yeah. What? Huh? Wait, what's this? Wait. Wait, hold on. Wrong song. Yeah. Um. So yeah, we'll ride out with some astronauts and aliens. We'll just ride out with some little smooth here. You know what I mean? Y'all know something about this. Making contact with extraterrestrials. It's always a good day. To the face. You know what I mean? Royal G. I'm the lonely traveler, the unraveler of dreams. It seems I weave in between reality, a duality of sorts, a paradox in a pair of darker shorts, custom. I cut them like cheese, please step back and absorb my funk. Indeed, I'm the remedy for the bee. Got the recipe to make you eat the rhymes I cook up. I create universes, hadron collider verses, stuff planets in Persephone's purses. Pandora's box fits perfect, picture perfect utopia in orbit. Captivate and cultivate a crowd with the way I enunciate the frequencies I propagate. I manipulate to mutilate, adjudicate. I'm the zombie sickness, spreading with the quickness. You better beg forgiveness. You are now a witness to my verbal testament, originally written on tablets by Sumerians. Egyptians built manifestations with representations of their interpretation of stone and stargazing, accurate planet mapping, correct chronologization of what happened. Civilizations are what happened. Astronauts and alien crashes, astronauts and aliens making contact. Cause my straight edge friend Jay catches contact from pre-roll J's in my ashtray Xbox plays. And the Xbox really is on in the background. Just so you know it's for real. I'm the lonely traveler, the unraveler of dreams. It seems I weave in between reality, a duality of sorts, apex of a paradox and a paradox of shorts. Alright, y'all. Live it up. Royal G out.